Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening. Hope you guys had a good weekend. We didn't get much of a GH, did we, this week? 2 whole episodes to sort of discuss today. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little scattered at the moment. I'm just checking for a couple of things before we get started here. Okay. Hey Nathan, hey Jakarius. What's up? Long time no see. I've been good. I've been good. Hey Kaiwan. Yeah, I've been good. It's been it's a weird month, but like it ain't all bad. But yeah, what's up everyone? Welcome to the General Hospital After Show. I am your host, Dion Gabriel. And like I said, it's gonna be a short one because we only got 2 episodes of GH this week. So we might as well just get into it. And if this ends up being like a 10-minute stream, then you know it is what it is. I'll try to make it longer. Hey SLJ. But yeah, this week we met an estranged family member of Monica Quartermain, her sister Veronica Bard, Monica and Veronica, played by Erica Slezak. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Tracy had walked in on her at the Quartermain crypt, and you know Veronica, she was paying her respects to Monica, and in true Tracy fashion, met her with a threatening "you don't belong here" tone and a lot of mistrust. The long and short of it is that when Monica was a child, her and her sister were put in the foster care system, and you know while they kept in touch a little bit, they ended up being estranged and they lived very different lifestyles. They kind of had to follow just before Monica got to Port Charles. According to Veronica, her and Monica would end up living those 2 very different lifestyles, but just this past year, Monica reached out to her via letters, and they had been writing back and forth ever since, and they've been slowly sort of mending their sisterly bond and friendship, I guess. Tracy doesn't believe a word of it and tells her to get lost, and she does. Now, as an audience, we do know that at the very least, Monica definitely got a letter from a mystery person, and Martin Gray, the lawyer, stumbled onto it at Drew's house. I guess he kind of jumped to the conclusion that one of the kids used it as coloring paper and brought it home before Drew isolated the kids from everyone. But yeah. Something that we also know, just based on what we've seen this week, was that Tracy already knew of Veronica's existence because way back in the day, when she started dating Alan, she looked into Monica's family life. So she knew of a sister named Veronica, or Ronnie. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what to think about her yet. The next episode, Veronica meets Sonny Corinthos at the Wall of Fallen. GH staff members. Monica's picture has replaced Britt's, since Britt is alive. And the 2 of them end up going to Bobby's, and they have a chat about Monica. And while Sonny at least, you know, tells her that they weren't friends, but they just had a lot of people that they both love in common, he does leave out the fact that he killed Monica's son. But bygones, I guess. And then later, when Ronnie goes back into her hotel room, she gets a phone call And if I were to guess, it would be because she likely got invited or reached out to because of Monica's will. Uh, and my guess is that she'll be getting the house. Whether the paperwork was changed by someone else or not, anything can happen. But I mean, they've been emphasizing Monica's house more than usual, even though it was kind of like her iconic line on the show. They've been really ringing it home, not just on the show itself, but on their social media. They've had like it's Monica's house, like content, including having the cast guess who the house will go to. Um, but yeah, it's I. This is my first sort of experience with Erica Slezak. She honestly, I don't know if she kind of looked into Monica, but she kind of plays very similar mannerisms to Monica, and so it really sells the sister aspect a lot. Um, I hope that she's sincere, but we know that she's only here for a few episodes, so it's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Um, but yeah. Also, another side note: Erica Slezak really enjoyed her scenes with Maurice Bernard because her real life husband is a diehard Sunny fan. So I think they really only had those scenes because of that specifically. Because like, did we need Sunny and Veronica talking? Not really. Not at all, really. Like it's insane. County says you think Monica had more energy. Well, yeah, but like, I'm just saying the certain mannerisms they're similar. But yeah, the other major story in the two episodes that we saw this week was Nathan reuniting with his family. Nina called Britt and Liesel to let them know that Nathan was alive. Of course, they were. Well, Obrecht was reluctant to believe her. Nina swears upon it and takes her to Nathan's room, and Obrecht cries tears of happiness, of course. Britt, on the other hand, looks absolutely terrified. Like, she is keeping her distance. She's not entering the room. She's just staying back looking like, what is going on? Um, and when Liesel clocked that, like, she noticed Britt kind of hanging back and being sort of standoffish. She like makes her give Nathan a hug, and Britt like almost did not want to touch him. Like she looked almost repulsed. So obviously they're going with this is not nothing's what it seems here. Whether it's you know Nathan with a different person's brain or something else, there's something up here. Um, Meanwhile, Felicia and Spinelli made the decision to let James know that his father is alive. And you gotta remember, James was not born when Nathan died. Or maybe not, quote, who knows. But, James does say that he wants to meet him, so they take him to the hospital. And when Britt sees him there, she does everything in her power to try and convince Spinelli and Maxie to wait. And maybe talk to a child therapist first. Different things before bringing him in there. Basically anything to keep him from going inside that room. Unfortunately, when they had sent James off to have that conversation, James ended up finding Nathan's room himself and going in there to meet him. And, they had like a bonding moment, but, with all the sort of strong anvils that this is not who we think it is, it kind of ruined the magic of like the possible moment. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like because we don't really know where the story is going to land, any sort of reunion right now is I can't like be happy. I can't because it's like what is going on? But there's so many theories that it could be. Like hell, I've even said it before. This with Caesar Faison being involved in any kind of way, like it wouldn't surprise me that if this was like Nathan's corpse with Caesar Faison's brain, or worse, maybe Peter August. Like, what if it's like a mind mapped Peter August or something? I shudder to think about it, but I don't want Peter August back in any form, whether it's Wes Ramsey or Ryan Pavey with Peter's brain. I don't know. I just can't. Callan, you think it's mind control? We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, those are the kind of two of the kind of major storylines. The only other really significant thing that happened was Christina and Molly. They went to the queues because Michael called them over, but Michael was with Jacinda, and just wanted to talk to his family and give her condolences. But Molly, after Molly and Christina left, told Christina like this seemed like a way to like maybe solidify his alibi in a way, for Molly's benefit because she's the DA's assistant. But Molly later discloses that to Anna as well, and Anna, she had just talked to Carly, kind of fishing for any information that ties anyone to the gun that was found. And the gun is under Edward Quartermain's name, so it means that the Quartermains had access to it. So they're trying to figure out like motives, and it's for the PCPD anyway. It's making it look like it might be Michael, but Michael, even though he was kind of there at the or near the property, I don't think he did it. I still think Willow did it, for the record. But they're not really going to let us in on who really did it until they're ready for us to know, which might not be for a while. But yeah, and then the other the other sort of funny thing that happened this week was Rick managed to escape the basement of Alexis's house. He like Ava had been drugging him essentially, or so she thought, but he's been spitting out the pills and just kind of waiting for his opportunity to leave. Um, and like, here's the thing: instead of just like sneaking out of the house, he stays to put a knife to Alexis's throat, and he tries to get her to call Elizabeth from her phone because he obviously doesn't have his. And when when Alexis does, Ava runs in, splashes something in Rick's face, burns his eyes, and knocks him out. And Elizabeth heard Rick scream and kind of recognized his voice, but she's I don't know if she's gonna get there to think that maybe Alexis is holding Rick hostage or something. But I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, and then Ava and Alexis take him back down the stairs, and Ava gives him another drug and makes sure he swallows it this time. And I guess he's gonna stay there another 10 days. I thought it was like the end of September is when they had to wait till, and it's we're in October now, so it is what it is. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Like, there's nothing really else to talk about. We only got 2 episodes because of baseball in the States, I guess. Big enough to cancel some other shows for the week. But yeah. What do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy the 2 episodes that we did get? What do you guys think of Veronica Bard? Do you guys have any theories of Nathan? It's things I want to hear. Things I want to hear. Oh man. While you guys are in the chat, I don't think I'm gonna live stream this Wednesday, unless something significant happens in the next 3 days in terms of like something we're talking about midweek. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I won't say that we won't stream this Wednesday, but TBD. TBD. Do you think they changed the date? Who's Vicky? Oh, is Vicky the character that Erica Slezak played on One Life to Live? I do wonder if she'll share scenes with Jack Brennan. Nathan, you said Erica Slezak did fine in the role thus far, though we know she's done filming. She announced it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I knew it was a very short stint. Kind of when you said the character on One Life, Vicky Lord. Okay. But yeah, the guy that plays Jack Brennan currently used to play her son when he was a kid. So it'll be a cool, sweet nod if they get to cross paths before she's gone. Um, but yeah, obviously the will is probably going to be the main story of the week, and I'm certain that whether it's a rigged will or not, I think that her character will get the house, but we'll see. We will see. Um, Personally, I would love to see Monica give Tracy the house. I feel like even if Monica and Veronica truly mended fences, I don't think she would just leave the house to her sister just to stick it to Tracy. I think that towards the end, she genuinely loved Tracy, and I think that Monica would feel that Tracy truly earned the house. I know that Tracy thinks that Michael's going to get the house. I don't think that's going to be the case. Or Jack Brennan's is Monica's nephew. I don't think that'll be the case. It's a decent theory, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah. But yeah, alright guys. Literally nothing left to talk about, honestly. So we'll pick things up. I might see you midweek. I'll keep you posted on that. If I do it, it'll be Wednesday or Thursday, depending on my work schedule. And then, of course, Sunday we'll have a whole week's worth of episodes to talk about. You just don't understand why I don't talk about the original House of a storyline that happened in the 70s. I was born in the 90s. How would I know the stories in the 70s? I don't know every storyline, Kaiwan. Like, I try to find on things about, YouTube and stuff, but, like, you know, I can't be all-knowing, man. Alright, on that note, if you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you guys later on this week. If not, this upcoming Sunday. Mwah.